Hello Math 1 students. Today we are going to learn module 2 section 1 module section 2.1 linear and exponential functions. We have already done that in class, so I'm just helping you with some homework problems here. So first question is ready part. Predict the next two terms in the sequence, state whether the sequence is arithmetic or geometric or neither. So it could be three cases. You have to find which one is that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick a question of each kind. So I'm going to go with first question here. So our first question is 4, negative 20, 100, negative 500. Looks like alternating sign. So it means here uh, the whatever it is going to be, there will be minus sign, and once we see that the jump is kind of sudden every time, first term is 4, second is negative 20, then 100, keeps on going like that. So it means it could be geometric sequence, and I have to figure out my next two terms. So I see that 4 you multiply by negative 5, you get negative 20, 100 by negative 5, and negative 20 by 5, negative 5 is 100, again negative 5, it's negative 500. So looks like we have to multiply each time by negative 5. So our next term will be, if I multiply by negative 5, it's going to be 2500, and again if I multiply by negative 5, that's going to be negative 1 2 5 0 0 1200 12,500 and so on. So we see that it's the jump kind of, the values are increasing. It is supposed to be geometric sequence, and then what's they are asking, we have to find out, and also same times we need to show what's the constant ratio or constant common difference. So because it's a geometric sequence, it's going to have a constant, it's going to have a constant ratio, and that's, we know, negative 5. And if you are confused and you need to check how can you do that, you can basically pick any term in middle. If I'm picking 100 and just divide it by the previous term, negative 20, what do you get? Negative 5. You can check it if every time you're getting the same, like if I'm picking negative 20 and dividing by 4, I'm getting negative 5. So it should be the same ratio every time. That's the way how you can get ratio, common ratio. Alright, let's move to the next question. Let me pick the other one. If I am moving to question number 8, if I'm trying to do this one, I see that all are negative integers, and every time the values, the digits you see get smaller, but the negative sign is there, it means the values are getting bigger. So, and there is not a sudden jump. Most likely it's going to be the arithmetic sequence. So let's check. I see negative 64 to negative 47. What's the difference between that? So if I have to check, I told you pick a number in the middle and subtract the previous number. So if I have to work for this question, um, if I have to find the difference between negative 47, I just subtract the previous number, that's negative 64. And what is that? Negative 47 plus 64, and that's going to be, your answer is going to be 17. So once you get 17, you can check it. When you see the difference between other pair, like you need to confirm it. Maybe one time it is applicable, not every time. Maybe I'm checking with negative 30. I'm taking this negative 30 and I'm subtracting negative 47. What do I get? Negative 30 plus 47, and that's again I get 17. So you see that the difference is 17 every time. So it's moving with the same difference. So you need to check, be very mindful, check whether the same pattern is going on. So you need to take out, you need to add 17 because it's increasing. So negative 13, when you just add 17 in the next step here, you add 17 to negative 13, you get 4. Then again you add 17, you get 21. So you got next two terms. I'm adding 17, so it's an arithmetic sequence. And here common difference, because we're talking about common difference. So that you have to talk about every time. That's going to be 17. That I have shown you how to do it. But there could be some cases where you don't see it could be neither nor the arithmetic, so you have to check on your own. So let's move to the next question. Again, we discussed in class about discrete and continuous relationship. So discrete, discrete we discussed that the change happens all at once, and the continuous change happens all at once. Okay, and I'll tell you, and this one we already discussed, and this the change happens, it occurs continuously. That's the name is like that. All right, so let's move to the hair on your head grows ½ inch per month. So for this one, the hair on your head, so when you look at your hair how this is growing, so you need to see whether it could be ½ inch per month but it doesn't appear the ½ inch just after a month suddenly. It grows continuously every day. It grows by some small length, and it total in total by the end of 1 month it's ½ inch. All right, so this is going to be continuous. All right, now if I'm talking about question number 11, for every ton of paper that is recycled, 17 trees are saved. Okay, so for every ton of paper, for 1 ton there are 17 trees saved. So trees can be, in this case, trees are counted like you don't count 2.5 tree, 3 trees or something like that. So it's going to be always a full number, like for other turn there could be another 17 trees, so it's going to be discrete. All right, so you can try other questions on your own. Let's move to the next one. Next is apples are on either find or use the unit rate for each of the following questions below. So one step equation, so you can do it without the writing equation, but I would like you to use the equation. Apples are on sale, question number 16, at the market, £4 for $2. Okay, £4 for $2. That's a crucial information here. What is the price for £1? So for £4, that's $2. So what I can do, I can write my equation. 4p is $2. £4 is $2. I can write 2.00 or 2. So what is the price per pound? That is 2/4. I divide both sides by 4, and that's going to be 0.50 dollars. All right, now you got it, or you want to simply calculate on in your head, you can do it, but let's do question number 16. So here questions are given in a way that two questions are related to each other. Same way you have to check if they are related or not, because when you read question number 17 that says 3 apples weigh about a pound, so that's in the context of question number 16. If you have 3 apples that weigh a pound, and a pound's price you already calculated in previous question. If you are buying a pound of apple, that is $0.50, 50 cents, and you're finding a pound, 3 apples, that in 1 pound, and how much would 1 apple cost. So 3 apples weigh 1 pound, and 1 pound's cost you already know here. So 3 apples cost you already know. So you can say 3 apples cost is what? 0.50. You already know that. You can write it like this, because 3 apples they cost 0.50. I'm using a because it's apple, so I'm making it convenient to understand. So 3 apples is $0.50, so 1 apple is going to be 0.50. I divide both sides by 3, divided by 3, and that's roughly equal to 0.16 and 6, and when you round it to the nearest end, nearest end, so $0.17. All right, so you have to check whether it's connected to that or not. Let's move to next part. If I move here, I see these are equations the way we created here. I would discuss two questions here. Like if I'm just trying to do question number 28, let's do this one. Okay, if I have to solve it, 12x is 198. I need to solve it for x, so I have to divide both sides by x. So what I would do, sorry, 12, I would divide both sides by 12. That's what x is here going to be when I divide. So it's not, I feel like it's not going to be give you a whole number. Either you can use the calculator or you can divide it, and the answer is going to be 16.5. Or you can cross cancel, you can do anything, whatever you want. Now let me share the answer for question number 30. Means solution for 30, how to do it. That's 1 over 4x is 2. So I would show you the cross multiplication. This could be written as x over 4 is 2. Alright, so I'll suggest you imagine 2 is like 2 can be written as 2 over 1. I'll multiply in cross like this. X is multiplied to 1 and 4 is multiplied to 2. X is 8. Same question you can do other way. If you like to use the equality properties, 1 over 4x is 2. You need to get rid of 4 in the bottom, so you multiply 4 on the both sides. So 1 over 4x, 4 times 2, 4 get cancelled, x equal to 8. So no matter which way you do it, up to you. You need to think and use that method. Okay, so please use these solution to do your rest of the problems, and let me know if you need some help. Stay safe. Thank you.